Deuteronomy 6, the great commandment. Now this is the commandment, the statutes, and the ordinances that the Lord your God charged me to teach you to observe in the land that you are about to cross into and occupy. So that you and your children and your children's children may fear the Lord your God all the days of your life, and keep all his decrees and his commandments that I am commanding you, so that your days may be long. Hear therefore, O Israel, and observe them diligently, so that it may go well with you, and so that it may multiply greatly in a land flowing with milk and honey, as the Lord the God of your ancestors has promised you. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with your might. Keep these words that I am commanding you today in your heart. Recite them to your children. Talk about them when you are at home, and when you are away, and when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them as a sign on your hand. Fix them as an emblem on your forehead, and write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Caution against disobedience. When the Lord God has brought you into the land that he swore to your ancestors, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give you a land with fine large cities that you do not build, houses filled with all sorts of goods that you did not fill, hewn cisterns that you did not hew, vineyards and olive groves that you did not plant. And when you have eaten the fill, take care that you do not forget the Lord who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. The Lord your God shall fear him. You shall fear him, you shall serve, and by his name alone you shall swear. Do not follow other gods, any of the other gods of the people who are around you, because the Lord your God, who is present with you, is a jealous God. The anger of the Lord your God would be kindled against you and would destroy you from the face of the earth. Do not put the Lord your God to the test as you tested him at Massah. You must diligently keep the commandments of the Lord your God and his decrees and his statutes, that he has commanded you. Do what is right and in the good in the sight of the Lord, so that it may go well with you, and so that it may go with you, and so that you may go and occupy the good land that the Lord swore to your ancestors to give you, thrusting out all your enemies from before you, as the Lord has promised. When your children ask you in the time to come, what is the meaning of the decrees and the statutes of the ordinances that the Lord your God has commanded you, then you shall say to your children, we were Pharaoh's slaves in Egypt, but the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand. The Lord displayed before our eyes great and awesome signs and wonders against Egypt, against Pharaoh, and against all his household. He brought us out from there in order to bring us in and give us the land that he promised on oath to our ancestors. Then the Lord commanded us to observe all these statutes, to fear the Lord our God for our lasting good, so as to keep us alive, as is now the case if we diligently observe this entire commandment before the Lord our God. He has commanded us. We will be in the right.